It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Bengals and the Falcons, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. But tonight, we've got a preseason matchup, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis happy to be back alongside. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. On 2. Stop. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance, because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little... on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Burrow. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And he gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Own side of the field. Oh, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. They had some room to work. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Backed up where they were on this side of the field. That was a gutsy call.
A gutsy call that never should have happened. Not so much them going for it. That's their decision. But where's the defensive front? Where's the leverage? Where's the low man wins? Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play? How did they permit them to pick up a first down in that situation?
Now we're going to get a timeout here for an injured player, and that's... who is in some obvious discomfort right now. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. Well, we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment.
Escapes the sack, but now he's swallowed up and taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Fourth down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Right back to him on first down. Powering forward. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Shoves him away. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Burrow will throw. He sets to fire deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for the second quarter. But I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3 and out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation, pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Burrow looking to pass.
Got a man open. It's Chase. And Chase going to pick up a Bengals first down up near the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. The 20.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 15-yard touchdown run.
And the Bengals go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finish.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Now, their last two drives both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
A big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow. He's going to go up top again. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for Cincinnati. 46 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
161 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes, or is starting to look like a good offensive football team? Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he pulls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. So we're in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. They'll lose a couple on what should be the final play of the first half. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. Each team now with just one more game after this one, and then we will get it all started as we normally do on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, still a lot to keep an eye on. Guys battling, trying to make a ball club. We'll send it back to 2 guys already on our team. That's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So we get set to start this 3rd quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now.
Charles, it'll be...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he will... back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They find some open field here. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Boy, 203 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Well, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now Simeon, eluding the pressure right. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Trevor. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. On 2nd down, here's Simeon. Flush to his right. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. From the gun, here's Simeon. This is caught. Touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals have...
Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still 1st down.
That's what it is. That's what it is, baby.
Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. 4 yards there on the carry, gets it back to 2nd and 11.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Simeon. Caught by Jones. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and run for it. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Falcons defense stands tall. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. The Bengals go down to a knee in the victory formation. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Looking end zone for Jones. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Charlie Jones, 40 yards. And the Bengals up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. So it goes from a 3-score to a 4-score lead here in the closing moments. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.